The Monchard Oceantimer! Are you the sort of chap who enjoys sailing boats, or smaller boats, or even smaller boats still? Then why not make the collars match the cups, and do it with the Monchard Oceantimer. The Monchard Oceantimer, a must for every salty sea dog lucky enough to be part of the go-go jet set movement of the nouveau riche. And if you order now, Monchard will send you instructions on how to hide your assets in the Cayman Islands.
The lovely people at Monchard Watch Company were lovely enough to actually send me 2 watches. This is the second one, the Monchard Oceantimer. While the Trench Hunter breathed history in terms of war and change, this one breathes vintage class in a much more dressy package. The specs are as follows. You have a polished and brushed case in stainless steel, a 38mm case width, and a thickness of 10mm, a lug-to-lug length of 45.6mm, and 20mm between them. You have domed acrylic, so again, no sapphire goodness, but then I am such a snob. You have a water resistance of 5 atmospheres, or 60 meters, which means that you again should not scramble your brains underwater with this watch. Even though the previous ad said that, well, it's quite maritime and you could use it on a boat, I wouldn't recommend it. It is powered by the Swiss Ronda 712 quartz movement. The Oceantimer has, as I've stated, a very vintage, almost antique design, with its Arabic numerals and discreet blue fey hands. Yes, fey hands. A massive happy box ticked on my part. And look at that crosshair dial. Lovely. The dial is white with black indices and no lume to speak of, but who cares? There is also no date function, so that's another happy box ticked. The Oceantimer's case is polished and brushed, giving it some nice viewing angles. Nothing spectacular, but it just looks very nice. The crown is again signed and comfortable to use. No screw down nonsense, so thank you Monchard for another watch that makes sense. The strap is leather and in a black croc version. It complements the watch a lot, and since this is a dressier watch than the Trench Hunter is, I think it just works better than with a vintage style strap. And here it is on my 19cm, 7.48 inch, or 0.000944 furlong wrist. It has such a true vintage touch to it, and I have to mention the crosshair dial again. It is truly something to behold. The watch is powered by the same Swiss Ronda 712 quartz movement as the Trench Hunter, so there is no second hand again, and though I prefer 3-handed watches, again I don't really care because this watch just looks so good without it. Anyway, it just feels really, really nice. It's very light, it's very slim, and it works dressed up or dressed down. But maybe I'm too much of an anarchist. Maybe the bona fide dress watch users out there are saying, no, you cannot dress down a dress watch. You must wear it with a suit. Well, perhaps. Maybe it's just that I enjoy the watch so much that I like to wear it anytime and anywhere. Problems? Well, I guess I'll just have to raise the same issues that I did with the Trench Hunter. I just like sapphire glass. It fills me with such comfort to know that it is just a little bit more scratch resistant. Yes, the acrylic will give it another dimension, perhaps, but it's all about priorities. And the thing is, I should have said this with the Trench Hunter video, but I sort of forgot. I would really love it if these watches were manual wound. Mechanical. It would give them a completely new level of fun. I would just love it if Monchard were to recreate these watches, but with a manual movement. But I am no watch designer. I run a small upstart YouTube channel, so I am only allowed to dream. And mostly, I should just shut my mouth. So there you have it. They are still a serious Swedish micro brand. And I can seriously recommend... Hang on a minute. What is this? Look at this. Look at this model. The Skytoucher GMT. And what do I see? Another logo. A nicer one. Much nicer than just having Monchard written on the dial. Aha! I found something that the watch needs. The fancy logo. I want it. Why does the Skytoucher have a nicer logo than the Trench Hunter or the Oceantimer? What are you hiding, Monchard? What are you hiding from me? This is a mystery. A mystery that nobody asked for, but we have it anyway. I will not rest until I have the answer to this question. Monchard, I demand you give me a Skytoucher. I don't care if it's sold out, or that you offer free shipping across the world. I need this. The channel needs it. All my subscribers, they're aching for the answer. All 200 and... well, almost 50 of them. Maybe we can create another cult. Anyway, what these watches have done is to whet my appetite and interest for more. And hopefully I can sweet talk the folks over at Monchard so they will send me the new watches that they're keeping hidden in some Swedish underground vault. And of course I expect the new fancy logo. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Mr. Jacobson. Take care, and rejoin the next non-Monchard related video next time.